Hello friends, this is our Stamp Technique Club. If you weren't able to attend or you get your packets to go, welcome. It's always wonderful to see you on the video. This month we are learning a technique called the Clear Front Shaker card. Now you may have heard of the Faker Shaker. This is different because our shaker card, like the shaker part is also the front of the card. So just different than anything you've probably ever made before. I saw this from Rachel Tessman and I thought it was so cute. And I love how these sparkles really go with this winter Meadow designer paper. So I was pleased. The stamp set we're using is called Joy to You, and it's probably right in front of me. Here it is. I've used it quite a bit this season. I love Christmas sentiments that are big and bold, and also that you can just change up to how you need it. So here's a card that's green and red, but here's one that's not. So I love the versatility of this type of Christmas set. This set is also retiring, so it is currently available, but will not be after January the 3rd or 4th. I can't remember the date, or while supplies last. So don't snooze on that. Okay, so let's get started on our first card. All right, so this is your packet. You'll always get your packet, of course, for Stamp Technique Club in the mail, or pick it up if you had to miss and you live local. But you're looking for this packet, and you're going to use this bow. The other two ribbons are for the other cards. So let's pop this out. So we're using this Winter Meadow Designer Series paper. It is fabuloso. You will not regret buying it. First of all, it's gorgeous. You can actually use it for all kinds of things, not just Christmas. And it is continuing in a future publication. So we don't see that with our designer papers very often, where Stampin' Up! Will continue it. So that's exciting. So feel assured, rest assured that if you purchase this paper, that it won't be something you regret, because you'll be using it over and over. Now, your packet will also have a piece of vellum. It might be loose in your packet, but it's in there somewhere. And you'll have a clear front, a clear envelope. So that's how we're gonna make our shaker. So put the paper aside and your ribbon aside and these two white pieces aside, and just have these things. And you'll need some tear and tape. I think this really works well for this card. So the first thing you're gonna do is take your vellum and slip it into your clear envelope, okay? And there is purposefully a little bit of extra room here. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but there's this much extra room here. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop it open, and on the flap side, so the side that faces the flap, well, actually, yeah, sorry. On the side that faces the flap of the vellum is where you're going to put your shaker pieces, all right? And I'm using these called iridescent shaker circles, and they're just fabulous because they have all the colors that are in this Winter Meadow paper. It's like they were made just for this. And they weren't. These were in the annual catalog, so these were long before the holiday catalog came out. So don't snooze on your annual catalog. Now, you've got your paper shifted over to this side. You want your shaker stuff to not get in this clear, the crack. I called this the crack. Don't get your shakers in your crack. So you're gonna shimmy some. Now, I can tell you, I ordered way too much of that. I thought we would use a ton. You could probably get 5, 6 cards out of one container of that. So just for reference. Now, you've got your shaker stuff in. You've got this. Let me see if I can put this under here so you can see that better. You've got this extra piece of clear. And we're actually going to close our envelope. So we're going to fold it over and close it. Okay. All right. Now you're still going to try hard to keep those little shaker pieces out of that creased area. So now what we're going to do is we're going to crease this little section that's left over of the envelope. We're going to crease it with our bone folder. This little piece you kind of have to manhandle a little bit because it's got that extra flap in it. Okay, so you can see you've kind of created a little, almost like a lip here. Now, this is to me the tricky part. This card doesn't really open this way, but this is the way you need to assemble your shaker card. So you need to have it to where it's like opening left to right instead of right to left. And then we're going to glue that. Nope, hold on. There we go. We're going to glue this into here, and then we're going to glue this shut. Okay, so we're going to glue this in and glue this shut, and then our shaker card is going to be like this. I'm just kind of orienting you to this situation. So just have your card opening like backwards, and then tuck your envelope in. But first we have to get your clear envelope. First we have to get some tear and tape, and when I say right up to the edge of this, of the inside of your, and I still didn't get right up to the edge, but tear and tape helps you get so much closer to the edge versus other forms of adhesive. It's harder to get right up there. And that you'll see why it's important to get to the edge, because we're going to shimmy this right up next to that fold. And then we're going to fold that clear envelope right over onto our tear and tape. There's quite a bit here. You can see quite a bit got stuck down. Just for good measure, we're going to put another piece of tear and tape here all the way up to the edge to catch that envelope. That's not going anywhere, okay? So we're going to peel that back. And then you can use your Stampin' Seal to adhere the rest of this. So we went ahead and just put it all the way around. And we're gluing this shut, okay? So we're just gluing. And then we're turning it around. And that is the base of our card, okay? And you can see these little shakers are adorable. So wonderful. All right, now we're going to finish it with our gorgeous products. We're going to put the designer paper inside our card. Then we're going to slide a piece scalloped contours die, centered it right here. That's where you're going to write. Okay, so that's where you write your sweet Christmas sentiment to whoever you want to. And then we're going to stamp this with our Joy to You stamp. I used Lost Lagoon here. And the stamp I used says Sending Good Tidings. Here it is. So we're going to center that, stamp. Oop, I definitely got off to the left there. I could tell when I was on my way down. I have no issue using the back of these. Some people don't like the stitching to be backwards, but it doesn't bother me at all. I'm fine with it. There we go. Okay. Now we are going to use our Stampin' Seal to stick this cutie. Oh, that's actually going to show through the card. That's funny. I don't care, honestly. but that is, I guess, the dark side. Hey, it looks like I'm telling them twice. I have no problem with that. And then we're going to finish it off with a cute little bow. Happy, happy. This ribbon is from the annual catalog as well. It's a pool party ribbon from the annual catalog. So, score. Love it. So get you some of these little iridescent shaker circles. Those are from the annual Big Bang catalog. Get you some of this ribbon and make gobs of these cards. Now, if you are done with your Christmas cards or you open this package after Christmas, which is fine, no pressure, just pull out another set and turn this into a Christmas card or a New Year's card. How cute would that be? So you just work it out. Change it to a birthday card if you get this packet and you're done with your Christmas cards. First of all, congrats for being done with your Christmas cards. I'm super jealous. But, you know, people do have birthdays during Christmas, so you're cool. All right, the other two cards are Simple, Simple. And we are going to find our packet, which I have I covered it up? I like to do crazy things to myself and cover things up. Not there. Oh, it was leaning. All right, let's go ahead and make this card next. I love this card because of all the colors. So we're going to start with a pretty peacock base, and we're going to slide a piece of this Winter Meadow paper, again continuing into a future publication. I don't know what. Stampin' Up was not clear. So super happy about that. So go ahead and purchase a pack of this without being scared that it's gonna retire. All right, now this piece of pool party ribbon, we are going to wrap it around our card, and then we're gonna thread it through this little sweetie that I cut with the Designer Tags dies. The Designer Tags dies are a fantastic set of dies that are in the online exclusives section of our product offering, which is growing bigger and bigger. So don't snooze on the products that are online only. So when you're shopping, make sure and go to Stampin'Up.com and click online exclusives just to see what other items are available that are not in the catalog, because there's so many. That's where our deckled circles are now. So you definitely don't want to miss out on those. Also, our fabulous kits are there. You won't want to snooze on that. Where are, oh, I have two pair of scissors just out of reach. I reached. Okay, we're gonna trim that ribbon. So cute. Now, I did not stick this down yet on purpose because I think it's easier to tie the ribbon and then stick it down. You could do it the opposite. So now I'm just going to sneak a little dimensional under there on this side, and I'm going to sneak a little dimensional there on this side. Okay, ta-da. And then I'm going to, now this is what I was excited about. I love just looking at that and saying, what color would look pretty? I wanted to use Blueberry Bushel because I wanted to really bring out those little blueberries back there. So that is how I chose the color to use for this card. And what did we put on it? Wishing you a Merry Christmas, which is a great sentiment. Let's get it out of a box. So Blueberry Bushel right here. Now this is from this little die cut is using the Nested Essentials. That's another essential die cut that you'll need to your collection if you don't already have it. We're gonna pop that down with some Stampin' Seal. And in your packet are a tiny little package of festive pearls. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna make your little triangle with those. And that card is finished, okay? So quick and simple holiday cards. The shaker card is not quick and simple, but we're balancing it with our more complex cards. And our final card is an even simpler version of this card because it has one less layer, but I love it nonetheless. And we are going to use the May Your Christmas Be Merry and Bright stamp and another piece of this Winter Garden Designer Series paper. So that just goes straight down to our card. Oh, I'm going to stop right here and tell you, do not neglect to open up your club packet this month because there will be a special Christmas gift for you. You're gonna not want to miss it. I'm not going to tell you because it's a surprise, but just make sure and open up your package because you're going to want what's in there. Even if you're not going to make the cards this month, make sure and open your package. All right, so we are going to stamp May Your Christmas Be Merry and Bright. You know, I think I decided to do this one in Los Legumes. I'm sorry, in I can't think of the name. Pretty Peacock. I changed it to Pretty Peacock because I just thought it was prettier. I thought that was just too much Lagoon. You decide what you like. You can look at these two cards and decipher whether you would like to use Pretty Peacock or Lost Lagoon. And the good news is they all match with this gorgeous Pill Party ribbon, which is falling onto the floor. Okay, and again, we're going to thread this sweet ribbon through our designer tags die, pop it down, swing it around, tie it like so. This layout is so easy. I think I might use it for my shoebox swaps. So my team of happy shoppers, called the Pretties team, we're having our Christmas party this weekend. And we are going to get together and we like to trade cards. Normally we trade completed cards, but at our Christmas party we're going to bring our box to craft cards together. So each box will have enough to make 20 cards. 20! And we're going to go from station to station and just make cards. How fun is that going to be? I can't wait. But simple is best. So I will definitely be keeping it simple. And the good news is because we're happy shoppers, we are able to shop from the brand new spring catalog and celebration catalogs early. So we basically get to shop celebration a whole extra month. So if you're not already a happy shopper, you need to be, because you will be able to take advantage of a full extra month of celebration. Okay, which means for every $50 purchase, you get a free item. There's my pearls. And for every $100 purchase, you get a bigger item. So don't snooze on being a happy shopper during celebration, because you definitely don't want to miss that extra shopping time. If you're interested, message me on Facebook or email me if you're watching this on YouTube. Oh, you won't be watching this on YouTube. This is for Stamp Club. Sorry, I'm getting my videos mixed up. But if you're in Stamp Club and you're not a happy shopper, you need to be, because you can start shopping from that celebration catalog early. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed these 3 cards using the Joy to You set. These are our December cards. I'll show you 4 more cards that I made with it for my Christmas card class. So every month, at the end of the month, I have a class that includes product. This class included the garden paper, this iridescent ribbon, and these cute embellishments. And people got enough stuff to make 8 of these Christmas cards. I will be offering another series starting in January of birthday cards. I'm so excited because we really like to just kick off the new year with birthdays. But just 4 more cards using this Joy to You set in that winter meadow paper that are simple, simple, simple. And once we get up to this point of December, we're looking for simple cards for Christmas, are we not? So just getting it done, getting it in the mail, that's our goal. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next month.